You know what I got yesterday? For the first time ever in my motherfucking life.
What'd you get?
A Brazilian wax.
Huh?
From the front to the back. I look like a motherfucking newborn. I feel so light. I feel so motherfucking fresh. Okay? Yes, I'm judging and looking down on all you hairy dick, hairy ball, hairy ass cheek having motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah, I'm fresh. I'm clean. Yeah, you laugh now.
Did your wife convince you?
Now, hold on. Yeah. Did you do this area right here, like on top of your dick?
I got everything.
So you're bald completely.
Bro, bald top of the dick, bald on the sides, bald on the scrotum,
Landing strip?
bald in between the gooch, bald in the ass cheeks. I mean, ass crack, and I don't got nothing on my ass cheeks. You got a hairy ass. You should do it.
I've done it.
Oh, you got a Brazilian wax before?
Yeah,
Why
not
you never
Brazilian.
tell me?
No, I got my ass waxed. Because I had to do a role where I was like a crackhead and I had to run naked down the street.
You had to show your ass?
The director looked at my ass. He was like, nah, we got to do something about this.
Wait a minute. So he didn't think you had an ass fit for a crackhead?
He was like, it's too hairy.
God damn.
Yeah.
What did he think crackhead ass look like?
I don't know. He had an idea.
Who was this director that used to sell drugs and used to fuck crackheads in the ass? So
honestly, he must have done some shit. I told you, he kind of Me Too'd me.
Really?
Yeah, he like touched my butt.
down?
He touched my butt when I
You said
showed
it was
him.
too hairy?
No, I don't know, but like you could just look at it to know if it's hairy. Like
This
you
is
don't have
after
to
the
touch
wax or before?
This is before.
Okay, because after the wax, that shit glows. You gotta get a little pinch.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Wiping is amazing with that hair down there.
My God, y'all
It's
ass
incredible.
shitting, period.
Yeah,
I'm like, y'all
it's
have
incredible.
vines catching these logs all of this fucking time.
Yeah. No, it's incredible.
This shit was like literally, I'm like, yo, this shit feels smooth.
You don't tear the toilet paper.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Smooth, just plopping right out. You wiping, you like, what's up?
Yeah, it's like because when you got like a hairy ass, it's like shitting through a spider web.
Shit through a spider web is crazy.
I mean, that is what it is,
for
right?
real.
Because it's gonna get caught. You're gonna have to kind of break it
That's
through.
what I'm
Those
saying,
dingleberries there.
man. All you guys out there, you know I'm never going to tell you to do something that I've never done. I'm only telling you to do this because it is amazing.
So
And
what happened? You bet on the Chiefs or?
No, the older I get, it just got too hard to maintain.
But why'd you do this part? The part above your dick is, I don't understand. I get the ass, I get the gooch, I get the balls, whatever, but yeah.
No, I don't get none of that.
No, that makes sense.
Two things.
Yeah.
They look amazing on porn with no hair. That's number one, right?
The guys even shave on
Yeah,
porn?
the guys be bald on porn. A lot of the guys be bald on porn. But two, the older I get, I'm telling you, my shit was just out of control, bro. I had hair here on the balls. Plus, I got the grays. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you were embarrassed when you would look at your cock.
It's just too much. It was too much to maintain.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know
But
what?
it was the grays, though, be honest. It was the
It
grays.
wasn't really the grade. The grade, my dick got wisdom. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it looks childish now, to be
Now
honest
it
with you. You know, but like, it's got the wisdom to it. You know what I'm saying? That's a wise dick, right?
Yeah.
It's seen some things.
But an old bald dick is weird.
Nah, bro.
You need like a Caesar on that.
Bro, I'm
like,
telling you, I wish I could show you.
you need that Scottie Pippen.
If I wish I could
Yo,
show you.
tuck your
see-
dick between your legs
I
and then
want
take
you,
it
I
out.
want
No,
you
it's
to see
gonna
how
look like-
pretty this shit
Show
is.
us the groin.
Nah.
Just show us your groin.
But are you getting ready to do porn? Like, why? What was the point of it?
Why not? See, you know what's wrong with guys? They take better care of material items than they do their motherfucking body.
Oh, he got
you
this
clean
all
your
worked
shoes.
out. He got this all worked out. He got this all
I bet you make sure. I bet you make sure that Cybertruck get washed twice a week, don't you?
Yeah, but I shave down there, but it just, buzz cut.
These clippers, yeah, I
Yeah.
know about that
Yeah,
shit.
you just buzz. You
Nah,
know,
man, go bald like a man, bro.
Wait, why? No, why? What do you mean? Go
Like the
bald like a
only-
man.
Bald like a motherfucking
only
man.
Chris,
dudes
I
who
bet
go
you Chris
bald
hasn't
is
shaved
gay.
once in his life.
How do you know?
Chris, have
Because
you ever
they say
shaved
it.
your balls? You actually trim?
Your hair probably different than mine, Chris. You Jewish.
I'm a hairy dude, though.
Really?
Yeah.
You an Asian Jew. Yeah, your hair is probably different than mine. I'm serious. I'm serious. My shit grow. The older I get, my shit is out of control.
Yo, do you know his last name is? Cha-ching.
Chris Cha-ching is crazy. But listen, I'm telling you, the older I get, my shit gets crazy.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, what's up? Let me go wax it. My wife
Right.
goes to this great woman named Veronica that does waxing. I went and
She
did it.
did. She went to you too. Oh, so she handled your meat. Who handles the meat?
Veronica.
So you are you bricky or like do you try to warm it
Nah,
up a little?
I didn't
You
get
go in
bricky.
there a quarter. You put a quarter blood
I
in it.
thought about that, but I was like, you know what? I thought about it like the
Nah,
doc.
you didn't go soft. Because now Veronica's talking to your wife about you.
But I think I got enough, even when it's soft, that she can look and see he's probably a grower.
Nah, your shit look like the OJ glove.
No, you know how I know though? You know how I know? That she wasn't doing this with it.
What is she doing?
Meaning, if she was using 2 fingers, this one moving around, if she was just using like 2
Like
fingers.
it's a chess
like,
piece?
Exactly. Like a little chess piece moving around. Nah, she had to grip it, like move it around. I'm like, all right, I'm cool.
No, she grabbed your whole dick.
I grabbed the whole meat joystick, 80s baby.
No.
Yes, man. PlayStation. Atari.
She was playing Atari.
It was a little the joystick. She moved to the left, moved to the right. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
No,
know what
you
I'm saying?
didn't.
I mean, I didn't say that, but in my mind,
But that's
I was
what you were
thinking.
thinking.
That. Yeah.
And did you try to put any blood in there? You do like a Kegel or nothing?
Because then you don't want, because honestly, I'm being honest. When you think about all of these situations, like,
I used to get so
when you hear like you hear like the Deshaun Watsons and all of them, and I don't ever want to freak a woman out. Like you don't want to be in a place and your dick get hard, and you just like no. If it's just especially if it's just me and a woman in the room, I don't ever want to freak a woman out.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So I just think about
you saying it was scare.
Huh?
You saying it was scare?
Maybe.
Just
listen. If you're in a room, just imagine this, right?
Yeah.
You as a man in a room with another man, for whatever reason y'all naked.
If a woman that's not my wife grabs my dick with her whole hand, I'm busting immediately. Are you kidding
no,
me?
You're not. No, you're not.
Immediately. If a woman went like that.
No, you're not. So, okay, so imagine you was in a gym. You're in the gym locker room.
Oh,
everybody
my
walking
God.
around naked.
That's what's happening.
No, you're
right
not.
now. I'm like, let me get you a napkin.
So
That's the next thing
imagine
comes out
this,
of my
you in a
mouth.
gym locker room.
Gym locker room.
Everybody naked. Guys
Everybody
by you at the
naked.
locker.
Yeah.
He looks at you one time, and all of a sudden you just see him get bricked up.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Wait, hold on.
Exactly.
What is this? How we went from me getting jerked off by the esthetician to me in a locker room with a gay guy getting hard?
Like an unsafe environment now?
Hold on, did I just have a wax?
No, you just in there. You in the gym. You just finished working out. You sitting at your locker. You putting on your clothes. Guy's right next to you. He looks up at you. What's up? And all of a sudden, you just see the shit just start to rise.
If I have a Brazilian wax and that happens, that's on me. Yo, if guys see you naked now and they get hard trying to fuck, that's your fault.
Yep.
Why you dress this way?
Yes.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, all I'm saying is a hard dick is a scary thing, bro.
Yeah.
Why you dick hard, bro?
Yeah.
I know some stuff.
What would you say?
What you mean, what would I say?
What would you say if the guy's dick got hard next to you?
In a gym locker room or a sauna?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, John Travolta, get the fuck away from me right now. God damn you, motherfucker.
What if you're in the sauna, he's not looking at you at all. He's just minding his own business, but he starts slowly jerking off.
What the hell?
See, now I'm calling the police.
You would call the police.
You got to.
Yeah.
You gotta call the police.
What would you say?
I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is your problem?
Hold on. That's not the police.
But
Now
what if
you're
you
talking to
said,
him.
imagine you say that to him while he's jerking off, and he's like, say it again. He's like, bro, what the fuck is your problem? He's like, oh, say something again.
It's got a little too weird.
Nah,
Now.
Why is it weird? Hypothetical.
Nah, the point he's making is a hard dick is terrifying.
It is.
Think
And
about
you
how
know
scary that
Alex.
would be. If some dude just started jerking off in the middle of a fucking steam room and it's just you and that person in there, you wouldn't be scared?
Yeah, I'm getting out of it.
Imagine what these poor women got to go
That's
through.
my whole point. So
I ain't gonna wait for a follow-up.
You don't got
reply to
daughters,
that
bro.
shit.
That's the thing. You don't understand.
if you get in a Brazilian
don't
wax,
understand.
I feel like that with massages too. Like, yo, man, please don't get hard right now. Because you just don't want to make a woman feel weird. You don't think that would make a woman feel weird?
Yeah, when they're massaged. But sometimes they go so far up, they like
Yeah, I
catch a
think
little
they
ball
try.
skin and shit. I think they
They try.
get a little upset if you don't get hard.
Yep.
Like I think their
Really?
ego's a little bruised.
Really?
Yeah. So sometimes I'll flip it just one time for the culture. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You flip onto your back, your dick's just pointing in the air.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Whenever somebody tell you to lay on your stomach, you feel so vulnerable, man.
Nah,
When she told me to lay on my stomach so she could give me that goddamn Brazilian ass wax,
that's crazy.
that shit felt. But she talked to me like a man, though. She didn't say like, all right, bend over and toot it up. She was like, okay, now flip over.
Yeah.
You flip over.
Lift your
And she was like,
pelvis.
she said, no. She said, make your legs a V. I'm with that. Because she say, spread your legs over. You like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make your legs a V is different than spread them.
Make your legs a vagina.
But did you have to be like, were you on all fours? Or you just...
No, straight stomach, stomach.
okay.
Yeah, straight stomach. And I don't have a hairy ass, which she let me know. You don't have a hairy ass, so you're fine. You just need the inside.
I still don't get the ass crack though. Like I understand if you want to clean this up, but why?
Nah, this is the weirdest to me.
Because
like,
isn't it gonna now grow back thicker.
No, it actually grows back smoother. The next time I get a wax, it'll be easier.
Oh, really?
You want the
you
Charlotte's Web in your
You gonna
ass.
follow?
You want the Charlotte's Web in your ass. You want to catch your shit in the net.
I got
That's what you
I got a
want to do.
bidet. I don't gotta work.
You got a bidet?
Yeah.
It still gets caught in the net.
No, it don't. It cleans it up.
Really?
Yeah.
That bidet shit
That
is
shit,
crazy.
but he must got the super force bidet. You got that shit.
I once walked in on Al. He was on the bidet reverse cowgirl.
That's what I'm saying.
This guy.
If that shit is clean in your ass,
in the wall.
It's
He was
supposed to be a
facing the
rinse.
wall, bro. I was like, you're not supposed to sit on a bidet like that. Son, he was on the bidet like this. He just
God damn. God damn.
Yo,
Reverse cowgirl, no
I think I'm
bidet?
stuck, son.
Yo, reverse cowgirl in the bidet is crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, Al, what the fuck you doing?
You can't say nothing.
I get my asshole waxed. But
Yo,
you
there's nothing wrong with it. The front is the weirdest shit to me.
but listen, he lets the bidet nut in his.
Yeah, that's true though.
You let it nut in your.
You do.
If it's cleaning
you
it out
do.
that much, that mean that water is forceful.
Forceful.
That shit is shooting, and
Bang.
you got to do like this to
Yeah.
really hit you to the shit. You rock back and forth front. Yes, you do.
Yeah, but
You do.
He's having so much fun. He's having so much fun.
his ass is small, so it's feeling good for him right now. He's turning himself on.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. He was a terror as a kid. I already know he was a terror as a kid.
Listen, Brazilian wax, my brothers.
Did you
Thank me
squeal?
later. Huh?
Did you squeal at all? Did it hurt?
Yeah, that shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt. And you know the
Made a
cra-
noise though.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I was doing this like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta stretch. You put your arms out, stretch your toes out, like
Does she do your nutsack?
Yes.
And how
That's
does she
crazy.
flatten it?
Believe
and
it or not, the scrotum is less sensitive than this area, the
Yeah.
top area.
Yeah, I believe
the
that.
scrotum is, I don't know why, but yeah, she did all of that. And it's so interesting because she's talking to you because she's trying to take your mind off what she's doing. Because it's it's not like, okay, you ready? It's just the waxing,
Yeah.
right? And so she's talking to me and she's like trying to talk to me about like the Super Bowl and, interesting people I've interviewed and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, who's your favorite interview? Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, I'm sitting there trying to have conversation with her, and she's like, "You want me to turn the fan on?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." I'm trying to thug it out. Boy, after a while, you start sweating like a mother. Please turn the fan on. That man, pressure was on. Okay, and women, I have a total different respect for women in waxes now. Y'all been doing this shit forever? Y'all been doing this shit? Like y'all actually make appointments to go see these people once a month? That shit is crazy.
You
bro.
said it gets easier the more you do it, right?
I mean, to me, not necessarily. Like, I guess, but not really. Still the same type of hurt.
Why did God even give us hair down there?
Why don't you laser?
Because I don't know if I want to get rid of it permanently.
The fuck you want to keep it for?
I'm just going through things. I'm
He is
trying.
going through
hurts.
something.
Laser hurts
That's a
more.
midlife
Yo,
crisis,
I'm trying
yo.
to think.
Buy a
Tree,
car.
bro.
Yeah. Get a Ferrari. Don't be a Fraggle maggot.
Wait till you almost 50 to be a Fraggle maggot?
Yo, come on.